What's up? So I did a video not that long ago about choosing to believe things that benefit you and really believing them, but understanding the logic behind it. So one thing that we should all really focus on is loving hardship, like really loving it, enjoying it, appreciating it, looking forward to it, because it's always around the corner. Things not going well and like failure, tragedy, and these horrible things, these really tough times are always just around the corner. That's life. Life is hardship. Life is pain, especially if you have big goals. Life is struggle, even with fitness, trying to get in great shape. That's a consistent and persistent struggle with both training and dieting. With business, that is a very big struggle because things don't always go the way you want them to. But loving it when things don't go the way you want it to, at first tricking yourself into doing so, but then eventually understanding the true power behind it and the rationality behind it is incredibly important. So there's always things that are going on. I'm going through some tough things right now that would make a lot of people just fucking give up. But you can see that hard times, things not going the way you want them to, tragedy, failure, whatever, they create growth. They create the biggest opportunity for growth and learning that exist in life. First of all, they're inevitable. Things not going the way you want them to, that's an inevitability in life. So you can get down about it, you can hate it, which is what most people do. Most people pity themselves, and you can see yourself doing this in subtle ways. It's not always overt. You're not always, oh, poor me, but you're just down. You're, oh, I wish things weren't this way. This is all self-pity. You know, so-and-so's doing well. So-and-so has this. So-and-so's life is going according to plan, and mine just keeps on having failure after tragedy, after thing going wrong, and you start to pity yourself. So you can have that viewpoint. What that viewpoint will lead to is a lack of consistency, a lack of effort, self-pity, doubt, and it will become a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you keep hating it when things don't go the way you want them to, and you let your actions reflect that by quitting, by giving up, by not being as disciplined as you could be, not even should be, but could be, you're going to create more and more failure in your life. But if you love it when things don't go the way you want them to, which again is a constant, the bad things are going to happen regardless of what you want. Like failure is going to happen, tragedy is going to happen, it's all going to happen. So you may as well have a positive outlook on it. But there is a logic and rationality behind having a positive outlook on it and behind loving it. When you love it when things don't go the way you want them to, you dig in, you work, you create the habits to get out of the situation or to even just survive the situation. You get more discipline, you focus more on learning, especially with business, learning the skills that will get you out of bad situation you're in. In training, you'll focus, double down on the disciplines that will get you in wisdom, you know, really learning and thinking about how this situation is improving you, but also reading and studying and learning how to use hardship to create improvement. And Viktor Frankl's book, Man's Search for Meaning, is one of the best books on hardship. It was written in or about how certain people would deal with being in a concentration camp in the Second World War. So you could see it. False optimism, where you would attach date to the positive outcome you're looking for, is just as bad as negativity. You have to be a realist, but you have to find meaning in what you're going through. And when you can love the struggle, you become unbreakable, but you also improve in situations where others would take a step back, quit, give up, whatever. Thinking in ways that will benefit you and choosing to think in ways that will benefit you. It's never beneficial to be a victim, so never think of yourself as a victim. It's not beneficial to wish things weren't so, to hate hardship, because it's inevitable. So you may as well learn to absolutely love it and then use it to create the growth you need to create. And growth should be the constant. Every single day should be better than the day before. That's the aim. Every single day should have the same disciplines in it. You shouldn't skip out on things because you don't feel like it. Feelings are not something that should dictate your actions. Anyway, when you're going through hardship, when you're going through struggles, love it. Seriously, like really love it. Think about it as this is life. This is where I find out who I am, where I get to show myself who I am. And we do these things not because other people are watching, but because we're watching. And that is the most important relationship you have. The relationship you have with yourself dictates your confidence, dictates who you are, dictates who you are putting out into the world. And you improve the relationship you have with yourself by thinking positively and by being disciplined and by doing what you set out to do and never not doing what you set out to do. If you set out to do something, do it. With that said, I've been up since 3:30. I've been reading that whole time. Now it's time to go do push-ups, sit-ups, and I do some neck stuff because I've been boxing since I was a kid, and you just strengthen your neck so you don't get knocked out, or it's supposed to be a buffer between getting knocked out. So I'm gonna go do that stuff. Think about your routines, the things that make you better, the things that are hard, add those to your life and love the hardship. If you love the hardship, you're going to be light years ahead of everyone else, and you're going to have a great life because most people avoid it at all costs. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Take care.